tell you what. Oh, bingo. I tell you what. Beauty, you bingo.
There's such a fuzz coming from this side. That's the wrong side. This side. Why is there such a glare? Oh, I know what it is. Working with daylight. Working with daylight. I am awake most days. Gotta start with Dave Shooty, Junkheap Dave, one of my best pals, and the Massive F, a bunch of best pals. We put out a video the other day. We did the old bang on, let me get him. That's my pants in shorts. Kingdom Pipes. We threw up a song for Kingdom Pipes.
Kingdom Pipes. G1 Mini Button Season 3. Kingdom Pipes. Decided they're gonna work perfectly. Kingdom Pipes.
Shooty's got some wonderful tunes in his head, and he put down the perfect riff for Kingdom Pipes. I helped him write it a little bit, and obviously did a bit of the recording as well, and it turned out to be a lot of fun. Please go and watch Kingdom Pipes on Junkheap Dave's channel. Mexico. Who was that? Was that Lef? But Fullmetal Luffy is stealth. Nobody can find him. It could have been anybody. Should we talk about some toys in the daylight? About a month ago, I went to stay at Adam's again with Dasru Luffru. I asked Adam to go to... I didn't ask Adam to go to Leicester. That would have been mean. Adam and Luff went to Leicester, and I asked Adam to pick me up something from the Leicester Vintage Shop. Revenge of the Fallen Blaze Master. Do. I was going to make a video on Transformers helicopters, and Blaze Master was... But I haven't made the video yet. I've stopped making the video. He's working for Channel 7 Channel 7 Action News. What are these things on the side of helicopters? I could Google it. Tomorrow will be the most beautiful day of Raymond K. Blazemaster's life.
His breakfast will taste better than any meal you and I ever tasted.
What I liked about Revenge of the Fallen was that the vehicle modes were just perfect. They were the priority. And the robot modes could just look like anything because it was Bayformers. That's how you get good vehicle modes. Make the robot modes look like anything. While I continue to transform Blazemaster, should we talk about those little reveals from the other day? It was nice to get a set of reveals that weren't spoiled by anyone else. Motormaster is pretty much perfect looking. We don't know yet. We haven't got him. But it excites me. I've actually just gone and pre-ordered him. And I know he's expensive, but... everything's expensive at the moment, isn't it? Xortrider. There's a lot of kibble on that car back, but I like the fact that the guy... What's the guy's name? We'll call him Barbara for now. That Barbara explained Xortrider's robot mode in the cartoon had no car kibble on it. There's a lot of car kibble on Xortrider, but who gives a crap? Then there was Knockouts. He has maintained visible dining etiquettes. He looks wonderful. Like, you get the gist, yeah? He's got proper chicken legs, and his head's right in the middle of the cockpit, like Revenge of the Fallen Thrust was. It doesn't count as being compromised, because it's Revenge of the Fallen, and everything looked weird in Revenge of the Fallen. This is why Revenge of the Fallen was a fantastic toy line. Just not for children, because they couldn't transform the robots. Fuck, transforming that back for a week. Elita 1 looks real interesting. I thought straight away of Hucklebubba when I saw that car mode too.
I like it more than the entirety of Menasor, including the parts we haven't seen yet. The alt mode looks like Speed Buggy's hot mom. I demand Hasbro retool it into Roadbuster this instant. And for those of you saying, oh, the bot mode's too feminine to work for Roadbuster, just make it a female Roadbuster. We'll call her Roadbustee, and then I'll exile myself to the frozen wastes for coming up with something so staggeringly cringeworthy.
Blaster arrived a couple of weeks back. Oh, there's G-Haxus. Steak shoulders. And he is super impressive, especially over Soundwave. I mean, Soundwave was taken from the Siege mold and just kind of made into a cassette player. I don't know if that was intentional from the start. The only issue I can take up with Blaster was the whole thing where we thought we weren't going to be able to pre-order Blaster, and then within 2 weeks, everyone had pre-orders up. What was that about? Blaster was meant to be really hard to get hold of, and now he's blooming everywhere. Apparently there's a head variant where he's grinning a bit. I don't give a fuck. Shall we move on with the wonderful figures and maybe talk about the other reveals as we go? When we moved into this place, to make a bit of room in between, I sold off a lot of figures. This one in particular, I sold to Carl. And I'm glad it went to Carl, because I know he takes it to bed with him every night. Galaxy Force, First Aid, or Cybertron Red Alert. It's that Takara feel, you know? That Takara feel. Let's have an open up of him. We must do something quickly. He is in pretty much lovely condition. Haven't actually transformed him yet, because I was going to do a box hound, but what better time than box hound? What better time than now?
Wouldn't miss it for anything.
Really big rims. 19 points for doing that. Let's have a look at the cyberplanet key function, or the force chip. We are in Japan. The force chip, he has 2 guns that come out the side, which is one of those really kind of unobtrusive force chip gimmicks that you just want on all your toy cars, isn't it? Blitzwing. We need to talk about Blitzwing. Titan's Return Blitzwing. That thing is pretty much the perfect triple changer for me. These two fold down, don't they, and become like double legs. There's just too much compromise in that jet mode, isn't there? I will buy him, and I will enjoy him. You can always wish that a toy is better, and sometimes that's what makes the toy more fun. That robot mode is amazing. The tank mode is pretty much spot on, but he's not going to be better than Titan's Return Blitzwing, because there is an equal amount of compromise in every single one of those modes. And that's the way triple changers should work. They've never really smashed it since G1, have they? Triple changers. Galaxy Force. First aid, a ridiculous amount of clear plastic. I'm pretty sure this is at least 60% clear plastic. But that gimmick, it works the same in robot mode, only his guns come over his shoulders. The Dagobah system. Tools in his legs that fit on his tool arm there. He's heft, he's chunk, don't let him on the top bunk. First aid.